Good afternoon, traders. It is Thursday, March 13th, 2014. U.S. stock market is closed. We got our head handed to us for the second day in a row. Hey, I only got one head, so I don't know how that happens. I don't know what I'm laughing about. This is really tough. We had a very bad day yesterday, and it was even worse today. We ended up closing out nearly $14,000 on losing trades, and we're carrying another $14,000 negative in open trade going in to tomorrow. I can't remember it being that bad. Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 231 points. Now, I've traded through days when the Dow fell more than 200 points before, but it hasn't been this bad. But what we're seeing is this pattern, this horrible pattern for us, where the market will go up at the beginning of the day and get us into markets and on the long side, and then it just crashes after that. It drags us down all day long, and of course then we got to sit here and wait in terror for tomorrow. And we have seen this pattern now probably 3 out of the last 3 days. Here's my thinking on it, however. Market, when markets set up a certain pattern, people are trading, they see this pattern, and they will try and exploit it. And pretty soon you will get too many people trying to exploit a certain pattern, and what happens, the market will do absolutely the opposite. That's what drives markets. There's a lot of talk about the news that is making this happen, but it's not the news. It's a matter of trading patterns and how many people you have on each side of the pattern. That is what drives the market. And what's likely to happen the next time this market goes up, right on the open, you're going to have all kinds of people who are looking to make a quick buck, and they're going to try and short this market on those beginning days spike ups. And what's going to happen is you're going to have too many people on that particular pattern trying to do that particular type of thing, and the market is going to suddenly keep going, and then it'll gap up the second day, and that is the pattern that we play, and that's where we'll get our money back probably. We only need 1 or 2 days, good days, and we'll get all this money back. But I know it's very discouraging if you're a Bob Brand trader. Bob Brand may be the only one trading this pattern right now after today. I really think that. But that is the way it goes, and we always make more money when the market's going up than we lose on the way down, and we'll see that turn around. I'm waiting for it. Anyway, let's take a look at the chart. Okay, we're looking at the Dow Jones here, and you can, look at this huge slide, 231 points down. That's a big drop by anybody's recollection. I want you to see this, however, and that this is what's killing us. 3 days ago, we have this push up at the beginning of the day, gets us into a bunch of markets, then slam down on the open that just kills us. And then it looked like it might kind of try and recover from that. This morning it does the same doggone thing. It takes off, and we get long. I think 9 markets. It was 10 that we got long over here. They all went negative. We get 9, and again they all go negative. We take this huge slide down on those, and that's why we're carrying negative 14,000 going into tomorrow. In addition, we lost money on everything that we had from yesterday. So this is a horrible pattern for us, but I don't see this repeating again anytime soon. I think what we'll tend to see is the opposite, possibly. We'll just have to see. But it's very, very tough to trade. Let's face it. This is about. I keep saying it's as bad as it gets, and it gets worse. But it's got to end pretty soon. I'll show you a couple charts here. This is, I'm showing you the Dow, but this is exactly what this happens on an individual market basis. This is Solar City, SCTY. We had bought this yesterday, and it had closed marginally positive. And then it does this nice little gap up right on the open. I mean, we're up like $900, $1,000 on this on the open. It looked real good when I took my opening snapshot this morning, and then it immediately starts to fall and fall and fall. And finally we're stopped out down here halfway through the day, and that cost us like $3,600. And we had this same kind of pattern repeated over and over again. You got 9 markets, and you get kicked like this in all of them. The losses are pretty huge. I have to all these losses. We got one winning trade, so I'm going to show you the winning trade, folks. I don't want to end on all this negative stuff. This was in Endeavor Silver. We bought this in the middle of the day, and it just kept going up, closed positively, opened lower this morning, and then it recovers, and we're getting out pretty close to the high on that. This is the way it's supposed to go. This is the way all trades are supposed to go. Didn't today. We had one of these, and then the rest was a disaster. Anyway, hey, can only hope tomorrow will do better. I know there will be a turnaround. There always is. Over time, I always do make money, and make very good money, by the way. But this can be very discouraging. Anyway, this is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Friday.